Hi there, my name is CK. I'm here to share some practical wisdom to empower you to have deeper success and deeper fulfillment in life. I want to share three symbols with you from ancient China. Let me see if you can guess what they mean. Let's see, focus right there. Okay, all right. So the first symbol is a circle outside of another circle. The second symbol is a square outside of another square. The third symbol is a square inside of a circle, right? So check this out. Circle, 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 square, and square, square, right? So I want to share this very deep managerial wisdom with you and relational wisdom with you. This is hidden inside of these very simple symbols here. So first, let me just say, typically when people are growing up, actually, I would just use myself as an example. I think that would make it a little bit more personal. So when I was growing up, I knew who I was. And I was so determined to let other people know who I was as well. So what that means is this symbolizes in the square square symbol here. What this means is I know who I am. I know my terms. I know my non-negotiables, and I was not afraid to push and impose my non-negotiables on everyone else around me. So as you can imagine, I felt great, but I was the class asshole that actually goes around and just keep rubbing my edges around everyone else around me at the time, right? One may say that's being a very abrasive. One may say that's being an asshole or a jerk or just vocal about it, right? So you can imagine the cost. While I felt great on the inside, the cost to me, to my career, as well as to everyone else around me, because they were all needing to put more grace and compassion and empathy to be around me, right? So soon after that, I learned my lesson, and when I enter the world after college, then I said to myself, okay, I'm not going to be so abrasive anymore. I'm going to be diplomatic. I'm going to be gracious. I'm going to be accommodating. And that enter the second phase, which is the circle circle phase, right? Chinese people call it 外圆内圆, right? It means on the outside is so lubricated, right? On the inside, I was so adaptive. That's a euphemism, but really another word to describe it was so slippery, because everything became opportunistic to me. I was all about just getting the deal done, getting the favor or getting the outcome that I desire, right? I didn't actually really care how I was compromising my internal terms, who I was at the time, right? Who I was didn't matter. As long as the outcome was achieved, that's okay, right? So on the outside was very effective in achieving my objective. But on the inside, what I did not know was there was actually real spiritual cost in compromising my own terms, my own workability, right, at the time. So there was some real cost to that as well. And Chinese people said this over and over again in four words: 外圆内方. That's the middle symbol right here. On the outside, you are lubricated, you're round. On the inside, you're square. What does that mean? It means that you know who you are on the inside. You're sovereign. You have your own agency. You know your own terms. You know your non-negotiables. Right? But on the outside, since we live in a society, since we live in community, since we live in with a family, we have family relationships, right? We need to work well with others. So on the outside, it's about actually being flexible, being in flow, not to have the edges rub against someone, right? So you can actually work together and collaborate and achieve the common vision together, right? So on the outside, you're round, but on the inside, you know who you are. And this to me, it's a little bit of a wisdom that I had to learn through painful experiences in my own life over a few decades, and over falling down on my face, and over being ostracized in my former workplaces or communities and so forth. It's something I had to, as they call it, I had to learn through the school of hard knocks, right? And I would say this is not just this particular wisdom. It's not just suitable for someone who is up and coming, who are youngsters. I would say for even high achievers, when they come to me for coaching, they are very effective on the outside. But on the inside, a lot of times they are in pain because they forgot who they are. They start to compromise who they are. They compromise their terms, they compromise their non-negotiables, they compromise their health, they compromise their family relationships, they compromise their own integrity in order to achieve what they thought they wanted, which was the desired outcome, right? So they too had to learn the lessons of actually not compromising terms that are really important for them, that matters to them. That's part of who they are, right? So 外圆内方, the middle symbol, beautiful symbol, lots of wisdom in this one. And one other thing I wanted to say about this, I learned this from the founder of AngelList, Naval Ravikant. He said that the source of suffering comes from attachment. So essentially, don't have too many attachments. And I really like that. So similarly, when you have your own terms on the inside, right, the square thing on the inside, keep as few of the non-negotiables as you can. Keep as few of non-negotiables as you can, because here's why. When you have too many non-negotiables, it becomes this list of lists that you must have in order to be happy, right? But when you have as few of non-negotiables, it gives room and spaciousness for everything else, right? So remember this symbol, know your terms, but keep as few of non-negotiables, terms as possible, so that you can have deeper success and deeper fulfillment. Have a beautiful night. Take care.